Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson. I'm a ballroom dance professional, a life coach, and a peak performance expert. I'm part of a group of motivated people who are dedicated to attaining emotional mastery and unlocking our full potential. We've realized life is a dance. The ups and downs can spin you out of your mind, but it's time to take back control. It's time to become a lifer. We don't believe others are responsible for how we feel. In fact, we don't believe anyone can make us feel anything. We are a new breed of overachievers. Emotional mastery is our journey, and unlocking our full potential is the key. Welcome to the journey. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life. What's up, lifers? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast. I'm so glad you joined me today. And just like I said in the intro, welcome to the main event. Hey, listen, how cool would it be if when you were about to do the thing, the thing that you do, whether you're an athlete or whether you're a dancer, performing artist, or whether you're going into a business meeting for the big sale, right? What if in your mind and in your head, that was the intro? Well, let me tell you a little secret about me. Every single time, man, I learned this when I was young. Some of you know, I had a nice career as a professional ballroom dancer and competed a lot, was on the professional circuit, and it was fun. But you know what? You have to learn the things that really pump you up and really get you going and excited, and things that you can sustain and do over and over again. And a lot of people will listen to music. A lot of people do their Zen thing or, yoga in the corner or whatever it is that you do. And they'll do that to get into the right state. But in my mind, sometimes, and of course, back then we didn't have earbuds and, like wireless stuff going on. So, we had cassette players. And so it was kind of clunky. It wasn't like I could stand there in the lineup ready to go on to dance with my cassette player. That was a little weird, right? Although I think, I remember seeing people doing it at the time. But, wouldn't it be great to have that in your head all the time, right? You have an announcer. You're about to go do something that's wicked and epic, and you got that in your head. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Because essentially you've got your own theme music, right? You've got something going on that's in the back going with a big old PA announcer, right? You're getting ready for this main event, and they're getting ready in the back, and you're like thumping, you're getting ready, and everything's going great, right? And in the back, you've got your own announcer, and it's got the epic voice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. And here you come. You go out, and you're about to kill it. You can get excited. You can get ready to go, and life is good, man, and you're ready. Your body is flying high, ready to do the best that you can do. Now, I know for some of you today, I'm a little excited and a little overboard, but that's okay. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you've got to be able to turn it on and go and be able to act and operate on your best state, right? That's one with confidence and with excitement and with power and focus. And in order to get into that state, sometimes you just have to have your own theme music. Maybe you should find some theme music. If you don't know how, send me an email, info@magicforlife. I'll help you figure it out. Guys, you should have your own theme song in your head. You're just figuring it out, ready to go. Because as you get ready for the moments that are most important in your life, you've got to be able to get yourself into the right state. Now, what's the right state? Well, I live in Utah. I'm not talking about that, right? I'm talking about the right state of mind, the right emotions and the feelings that you have inside to be able to support the thing that you're doing. Because if you walk into a situation where you're supposed to make the biggest deal of your life and close a $2 million deal, and you're nervous and afraid, and that nervous and afraid isn't to get you heightened into a peak state of operating, then that nervous and afraid might kick your trash. And that's where we have to start from, right? What if What if you had that going, right? You might not always have your theme music. You might not always have this ability to listen to it in the background, but in your mind, it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So therefore, why not install it in your mind? Why not get yourself ready by having that music already playing in your head, already having the PA announcer announcing you in your world, right? See, I can see myself doing the things that I want to do. My lighthouses that I've set up, I've got them in my mind and I can see them. If you have ever worked with me, I tell you to get a vision of what it is you're going to do. Now that vision and that image and that feeling and that sound should all be there. It doesn't have to be just visual, right? And this time I used music, because music can induce those feelings, especially if you create them. Right? Sometimes we forget to be in charge and the masters of our own ship, right? You have to be the captain of your own ship to turn on the emotional state that you want. So sometimes getting up and freaking out, and that's what I call it, freaking out, right? Not in a bad way, but in a good way, positive. Get into your emotional state and let's do it. Let's get ourselves and get prepared for what we need. Now, if you need a calm state, understand I wouldn't play that song, right? Well, maybe you would. But it's all individual. It's all based on what you would do, not off of what I would do, right? But the idea is the same. Get yourself into the right state. See, if you need to be in a Zen state, then maybe listening to some calmer, relaxing music, something that's a little more, just esoteric would be good. But if you need to get pumped up and hyped up, then you got to use the right music. The late, great Kobe Bryant would talk about this, and there's many interviews up about how after he met Phil Jackson was really big into the mindset and the mentality of things. But after Kobe met Phil Jackson, he learned to manage his mind better. And so he would talk about it in his interviews about having the right music or the right thing to listen to for the state he felt he needed to be in to go into that game. Whatever you've got to do to get yourself prepared, being in the right emotional state is hugely important. And so for those of you watching on on YouTube or listening on iTunes or Spotify, let me know. Comment below. If you're on YouTube, comment down below. What state would you love to have help getting into? I'd love to hear, right? Tell me what state would be great to have some guidance, right? Because I love to be a guide. So tell me, what states would you like help getting into? Would it be confident or calm or sad, or it could be anything? I mean, for goodness sakes, I've trained ballroom dancers. They are about as emotional as you come, right? If you've seen a ballroom dance performance and they are not inducing emotion as you watch, then they're not very good, right? Like authentic. If you don't feel something when you watch them, they are probably not very good. So what can we do? Well, I've trained those dancers and performing artists and business people how to get in the correct emotional state that's authentic and real. So what state would you like help getting into? Please let me know. Comment down below and let me know what states would be helpful for you to get to. Confident, excited, calm, gratitude. What is it? Which ones would you like help and a guide to be with you to get you into that state? What would be helpful? I'd love to hear. Please comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel, because that's how we know that you love what we're doing. And please share it with somebody that needs to hear this. Guys, you could do this on your own. You can do this on your own, or I can help you. I can help walk you and guide you there. That's fine. Let me know if you need some help. Comment down below. Hey, I need some help. We will reach out to you. Let me know, guys. What do you need help doing in terms of emotional states that you want to get into? A peak state. Now, peak state doesn't have to be like freaking out, right? It doesn't have to be that. It could be a peak state of like Zen, right? Just like total chill and calm, right? What peak state is it? See, a peak state just means that you're operating in your heightened senses for that state, for that emotional system. Now, if you are thinking about this and you're thinking to yourself, gosh, I don't know how to even do that, that's because you haven't upgraded your operating system. So if you need some help there, just say, hey, comment in the notes below and we'll help you. Right? I need help upgrading my emotional operating system. Please tell me if that's what you need help with, because for goodness sakes, nobody probably taught you. Sorry about that. That's why I'm here. Hey, let me know. Comment down below if you need help upgrading your emotional operating system and or whatever emotional state you would like some guidance in. And maybe I'll do a podcast about it, and we'll do some guides or something to help you get into the right state for the right thing that you're doing. I'd love to hear, and hope this helped you today. Please share it with somebody that you know needs the advice and the tips. And we'll see you on the next podcast. Take care. Hey lifers, we expect upgrades to the base operating functions of the things like our phones, cars, and even refrigerators. Why then has it not been made a priority that we upgrade the operating systems of our emotional states? We dance around the subject of emotional mastery from a young age. We have so much more knowledge in today's world, yet we're still teaching outdated methods of emotional education, if any are being taught at all. It's time for a change. It's time for an upgrade to our emotional education. Let me help you learn how to do that. Pick up your free copy of Every Minute at everyminutebook.com.